Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's Mystic Minute is time and money. Both are very deep subjects, but what I was thinking about was I've heard several times people express that you can always get more money, but you can never get more time. And the last time I heard this expressed, it was somebody who was older, and I realized they had lots of regrets of the past, but they had also a lot of confidence in their ability for the money to flow in. Now, there's a lot of us in the world today that aren't that confident about that flowing in, money flowing in. And the other thing I thought about is in terms of time, is my experience now with greater consciousness coming into form is that time is malleable. Time expands and contracts. You can actually play with that. There are techniques for making time expand and contract. Now, within this physical form, you can't reclaim the past, but you can go back and reframe it. You can go back and step your present self into it to create healing. You can also do the same thing moving forward in time, is you can go out to the future and connect with your future self, find out how you resolved a certain issue. And I realized with a person who was speaking with kind of regret about the past is I was thinking, well, the past is in the past, and also the money that you made then was also in the past. You're not going to get those past dollars back. Anything that you lost back then is lost in the past. You only have the ability in the present moment to create. You can create more time in the present moment, and you can create more money. So money itself is a flow similar to time. If you think about it, money itself expands and contracts. You can stretch your dollar a long way. There are certain places where certain amounts of money buys more and certain amounts of money buys less. Yes, you can't buy time, but you can buy services that makes your time easier. You can pay for services that frees up your time. I'm also thinking that when you have a busy life and a full-time job and all these after-work commitments, and then you get into a relationship, suddenly there's plenty of time for that relationship. So within your own life, you can create and expand time. And I guess what ties this all together is the present moment is where you can expand or contract your experience of time. And the present moment is also where you can expand or contract your experience of money. You can create a prosperous experience right here in the present moment. You can set into motion things that will create prosperity in the future. You can invest so that you have a prosperous retirement. And in general, I would say it's a fallacy to say that you can never get your time back. You've lost time, that somehow time is less of a expandable resource than money. Your days aren't necessarily numbered. I'm thinking, well, I can plan on the next 50 years. Why not? And I would actually say that the thing I notice is if there's any limitations in any of my concepts, if there's any limitations in any of my self-talk, it's coming from the realm of my physical body and my personality. And there's never enough when I'm coming from my body personality. When I'm coming from myself as consciousness, there's always enough. There is plenty. There is always enough time. There is always enough money. If you like these videos, you can subscribe to me on YouTube. You can also sign up below to get them in your inbox. If you want to know more, my website is joan-newcomb.com. I put out a weekly radio show podcast. I put out a weekly blog and newsletter. I do meetups around the Puget Sound in Seattle, Bellevue, Tacoma, and University Place. I do monthly webinars, and I also coach people around the world how to navigate their lives as consciousness to have this experience of expansiveness in time and money and love and anything else you are wishing to create in your life. So if you want to know more, go to my website, joan-newcomb.com, and look at my coaching programs. So go to joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you in another couple days with another Mystic Minute.